Good evening and welcome to our live coverage from the Wacker. You join us for this T20 match between the Lions and Sindh. I'm Mike Atherton and alongside me today is Mel Jones.
Not sure what's running through the captain's mind here. This pitch will only get easier to bat on, so why bat now? The bowlers could have a field day.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
Some adjustments to the field.
Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest. Adair has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. The umpires have signalled that they're ready. Let's get this game underway. Solid defence, very compact.
Looking very solid to start the team's innings.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Duckett shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Immaculate timing there.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Can't get that outside the ring field. Could be gone if only they had hit.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put. Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. The Lions are none for 11. Russell, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the members' end. Going with spin now.
The new bowler into the attack for Sindh.
A few moves made in the field.
Lamishane from the members' end.
of the captains going to change things around in the field?
Misses everything.
Yes, nice
A
bowling.
bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
High in the air. This should be an easy chance.
Yeah!
Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Davies ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yep.
Good shot, a beauty.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it. A couple on offer here.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Fills their boots, first ball. Didn't need a second look. Takes a six.
Warner, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Edged, unplayable, and taken by the wicket-keeper. Brilliant bowling to get the edge.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. There'll be one run here for them.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Yep.
Got right in behind it. A direct hit, and this could be gone.
Just slowing things down. Nothing too risky on that delivery. Just keeping the bowler honest.
position to set there. A brilliant catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single. Nine runs added in that over. The Lions are 3 for 34. That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Drives and misses everything.
Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
Nice shot.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Nicely played.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Lamishane shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Right over the top of it. Nicely smothering the spin there.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Great shot through the gap.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Just about timed that perfectly.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Davies has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Wow, that's missed a lot.
That spun a long, long way, and yet somehow it missed completely everything.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep. Great shot. At least one on offer.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep. Great shot.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. This should be close.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
That's the over. The Lions are 3 for 64.
Yep.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Right off the middle of the bat.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Bold, disturbs the furniture.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Rossington, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Perfectly timed.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Huge edge. Straight to the fielder. Chance.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the stumps gets them home.
19 runs added there. The Lions are 4 for 83. 3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle. There'll be runs here. Caught, gone.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Van der Merwe is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Waiting. Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Van der Merwe takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Yes, nice bowling.
This could be out. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Archer will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. A real beauty. Just times it so well.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Lions are 6 for 91. Confident appeal. Could it be?
Yeah. Oh, well bowled. Oh, no!
Ah, negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Oh, that is a great catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Couldn't have played that any better.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yes, nice bowling.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score. Strong appeal. Good bit of timing there.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yes.
Solid defence, very compact.
Sensible decision in the end not to take that run.
Oh, well bowled.
Bit of miscommunication there. They got back in the end, so no harm done. It would have been a high-risk second.
Nice bowling.
There's a chance if this hits.
They managed to counter the spin well. Nice delivery, played away safely. Agar is keeping things tight.
Yes. No!
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Agar has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the members' end. Guthrie from the members' end. Elliott, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the members' end.
Yep. No!
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yes.
Times it nicely.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yes.
Big edge!
Well, there was a split second to decide which end to throw to. In the end, it was a poor choice.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yes.
Massive edge.
Yes.
Misses. They failed to make their ground, but can't hit the stumps.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There's trouble here.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. The Lions are 7 for 117. Misses everything.
Oh, yes. Nice ball.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Beaten on the drive.
Bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Edge. What a ball. What a catch.
That was a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
Immediately underway with some runs.
timed that brilliantly.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. McAndrew didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Yep, that's right out of the middle of the bat.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive.